What's going on, everybody out there cutting that corner? Welcome to Cutting Corner. Remember, no G, no S. And as always, go Birds. You already see me. You already see me. All right, so I'm here today because I brought you something that could save your life or save you in times of need. Let's first talk about this right here for all you Cowboy fans. Yeah, I don't want to. This could save your life, Cowboy fans. All right, Cowboy fans, you want to come over? You can't. All right, forget about it. All right, but let's get serious and talk about these things right here, these two items right here. I picked these up when I went to, the show. And, you can talk about no weapons here. So these are some packs here. I got, this is from Tramade. Now, forgive me. I've tried and I tried. I could not find them. This is the name of their company, Tramade, but I could not find them online. They might go under another name, but I do know that this is a private company out of Texas. I talked to the owner's mother, as a matter of fact, and she was telling me he's out of Texas, so he makes these packs himself. This is a survival pack, and this is a first aid pack. So I want to show you what's going on inside. Now, this is going to be a lengthy video because I went into these pouches just to see. I went into the trauma pouch a little more detailed, and it's a lot of items in here, and I like to share them with you. All right, but first, we're going to go over the survival pack. All right, let me just make a little room here. Hate to move you out the way, but you gotta move over, big boy. All right, so we're gonna start with the trauma pack. All right, now this is a nice little pouch here. Nice material, nice little moly tacked to your bag. Got clips in the back. Kind of stiff back here, but might be heck trying to get it on with that softness underneath, but I'll worry about that later. All right, so got a nice little pull tab here. All right, so let's open this up. So let's go over what's in here. Here we got some bandages. We got some Q-tips, look like some wipes, some tapes. Got safety pins, and basically, I'm not sure, but that might be some type of ventilator right here. All right, so that's one item in there. A paracord, just a simple paracord has I'm sorry, I get you in the camera. Simple paracord, let's take it out. But we have a simple paracord, has a saw in here, compass. Anything else on this? All right, just simple. All right, we're gonna tighten that down and just leave that here. Is that that might be a fire starter right here. That's exactly, I think, what it is. But yeah, that's what it is. We don't start no fires in my home, so we're gonna just leave that right there. That's a nice little tool. A triangular bandage. All right, in case you hurt your arm, need to tie something up. Has some pins in the back. You get 2 glow sticks. Both of them are green. Let's throw that back in there. Well, this is an emergency poncho. Okay. It's waterproof. Retains and reflects up to 90% of body heat. Okay. This is their card, Tramade. Okay. Let's see if they got no information on the back. But it's a 288 piece first aid kit. All right, we're going over that so we don't have to read that. Comes with some scissors. Take those out. But as you see, it comes with the pouch in there. So also the little pouches in there with the Velcro hold down, so you can put some other items in there. All right, let's throw some of the stuff back in here and go to the other side. Just put those scissors right there. We can leave this right there, and we'll open this other flap. We'll go into that. All right. What we have here is an emergency blanket, right? It's 130 by 210 centimeters. How many inches is that? I could do the math on my phone, but not right now. But how many inches is that? Y'all know we work by the imperial system. I have burn dressing. This is 40 centimeters by 60 centimeters. This is a cotton wool ball set. All right. I got another cotton wool ball set. These are bandages. All right. 5 centimeters, 5 centimeter. Both of them 5 centimeter by 4.5. Now we got another pouch here. Let's go in here. This is a pair of gloves. We got 2 pairs of gloves. We have a knife with a nice little belt clip on your belt. See that knife is pretty sharp. A flashlight. See, no batteries in it. All right, but I guess it adjusts. Nice little flashlight. Also has a clip. This is a multi-tool. Stainless steel. It has a can opener on here, a knife edge, a screwdriver, a ruler, a cap opener, 4-position wrench for various size nuts and bolt heads, butterfly wrench, saw blade, directional ancillary indicator. I'm sorry, let's try this word one more time so y'all can see I'm trying to read this. Direction ancillary indication. Ancillary. All right, got that word right. We're gonna get this right today. All right, 2-position wrench and a lanyard keyhole ring. Nice little wallet for it. That's different. And let's see, this is the real deal. And I'm not gonna make no sparks here, but I am tempted. I am tempted. All right, so that's what's that Ferris rod. Talk to me, help me out, help me out. But that is I call that the rescue kit. You're out there and you need a little help. You're not too seriously wounded. You might be hurt, but you're not mortal danger. This is the kit you should have. Let's come from here. And it folds back up. Believe it or not, that's a lot of stuff in there, but it folds right back up into your pouch. Put it on your moly patch, put it on your backpack. Let's move that out the way. Let's bring in the trauma pack. The trauma pack, as you see, has the red. But I guess the color of the bag will help me know, but he put the Swiss Army on there, or the Swiss flag, and this is the other one. I don't know if we get that in there. It's the other one. I think I paid $75 for this and gave me a good price for the other one. Maybe took $20 off for the original price. This is what I really was looking at. This is the pack that I was looking at because I've been telling y'all I need to get a tourniquet. And this pack comes with the tourniquet. Now in this pack I went into, so nothing's kind of going to look as neat as that last one, so it's just going to plop out. All right. Now the first thing that plopped out is, this is, what they call this? It's like a splint. All right, you take this and you secure, from, stop your mobility. So I guess you can mold it to any way you need, in case you got a broken arm or ankle or, I don't know if you could do a femur, but, but you could do a wrist and an ankle. This is an emergency bandage, so That thing will probably just explode once you open that because it is under pressure, as you can see, or it's vacuum sealed. This is another triangular bandage. Guess you need to support your arm. This one comes with an ace bandage. Okay, don't know how long it is, but that's an ace bandage. And this side, right on top, are a bunch of Band-Aids, a bunch of dressings, basically a bunch of Band-Aids. This is a description of what's in this bag. Okay, this is a 94-piece trauma kit. We have various size bandages in here. We got 3x3s and so forth and so on. Next thing we have 2 chest seals. All right, in case you get a wound in your chest, you take this and you compress it down on that wound to help stop the bleeding. Also, we have a trauma pad. All right. Now I'm going to do my research on, first aid. I might take a class, more than likely need to take a class on first aid, so I can learn how to use a lot of this stuff, which does, for me, I'm not going to sound like I'm so smart because I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur. I'm learning all things on the fly, and hopefully I'm learning from some good teachers. All right. It also comes with this nasopharyngeal airway. So I guess you stick this down the nose. This way provides some airflow, and you push this down the nose, and that seats up on the nostril. So that'll provide some airflow. Got straps in here so you can strap things down. I'm making a mess again. Just throw that back in there. And let's jump to the other side. We're going to see what's in this pocket. So first thing we're going to pull out is another emergency blanket. Also, we have, this is compressed gauze, so that definitely will expand once under pressure. We have burn dressing, another pair of scissors. These scissors are a little different. These are for, I guess, cutting clothes off with the little pad right there. Let's open this patch up. This is some type of ointment. Okay, there we go. HR lubricating jelly. Don't y'all get no mind. Get that stuff out your mind. That's lubricating jelly. They give you a marker. Got alcohol pads in here. Bunch of alcohol pads. Bunch of alcohol pads. Get it out here. Antiseptic cleansing wipes, sting free. They give you 2 pairs of vinyl gloves. And last but not least, that's not actually last but not least, they give you some tape. All right, but not last but not least is what I came for, what I was looking for. And that is a proper tourniquet. And no, I did not get this from Temu. They might have got it from Temu, but I didn't get it from Temu. It's nice and tight, so let me pull out my knife. Yeah, this is the knife I sharpened up. Let's see how sharp it is. It ain't sharp as I wanted to be because I have been using it, but my knife sharpening skills are getting better. This is, I don't know, I think they call this a combat tourniquet, I'm not sure. But it's pretty good quality. It is pretty good quality, and if I need it, I'm going to learn how to use it. I don't know if I'm out of the picture here, but this is something I need to learn how to use because you never know. You never know.
He's not wrong.
I was a victim. I was a victim one time in my life. I thank God that it wasn't as severe as it could have been. And I've been a victim a couple of times. Well, I'm gonna call it a victim, but I've been in situations a couple of times where, it could have had different outcomes. But being shot was one of those things that I take as a blessing, because it could not have been just this finger. I got shot in this finger when I was 2. And I ain't had this stuff when I was young, you know. And now that I'm into these firearms, you never know what accident may happen. So I want to be prepared. I pray that the worst doesn't ever come, but if it does, I want to be prepared. So look, I hope y'all get prepared too. I hope you got a first aid kit close by, or some type of survival gear, because we never know what's going on in this world. But that's another story. But look, I want y'all to like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me about anything else I might need to go along with my prep gear. I guess I'll throw one of them in a bag and have another one in my range bag. But let me know, leave a comment. So look, like, follow, subscribe, Cutting Corner. Remember, no G, no S. And as always, go Birds.